All right, I am back to do another scenario of Gloomhaven. I'm moving on to, this is scenario 7, because I unlocked the global achievement that we needed here. I think it's the power of enhancement, and I also already had the merchant fleas complete. So then I can show you where I've got those stickers on the board there, the merchant fleas and the power of enhancement. And we can take a peek at where scenario 7 is here by this lake, kind of close to 14 and north of 4, which I haven't done scenario 4 yet. So also Flora, the Spellweaver, she leveled up. So she's level 3 now. So we've got a level 3 card in there for her, and she's going to be able to bring 2 small items. So I bought her a minor power potion. I also went to the sanctuary again for both of them, and there are 2 blessings in their attack modifier decks. I thought I was recording already, and I actually wasn't. So I had already pulled the city event and the road event. And the road event got me nothing. It was some berries. I decided not to eat them because I didn't want maybe to get poisoned or anything. So that did nothing for me. And the city event, there were some Savas workers that were kind of on strike. And I talked them into taking a little bit of a pay raise. And we got a prosperity, which increased the prosperity level to 2. So I'm just starting at 2 now. I think that's about it for in between scenarios. The Spellweaver actually did get a perk finally from doing battle goal stuff. I've removed 4+0 cards, and I've added a +1 with wound card to her modifier deck. All right, so we're on scenario 7. Scenario here is to loot all treasure tiles. There's 5 of them around the board. Introduction. You gingerly step into the entryway of the Crooked Bone, careful to avoid the broken glass, nails, and other treacherous things. You glance around the room and see nothing but the usual detritus. Before you can call out to hail, though, an explosion from an upper room violently shakes the entire building. Damn it all to the abyss. Hale's disembodied voice yells out. I set up my work in the most out-of-the-way, uninviting, decrepit little hovel, and grand idiots still manage to stumble in and disrupt my research. The translucent woman suddenly appears before you, and I think it's missing the word you there. I think there's a typo in the book here. You do know that your mere presence in this building changes the flow of the ether, causing unanticipated currents that produce catastrophic consequences, right? I mean, how could you not know that? Hale closes her eyes and begins to take deep breaths, fading a little out of view with each exhale. Yes, I did agree to help you. I had hoped the memory was a nightmare of some kind, but it wasn't. So that can't be helped now. The least you can do in return, however, is to warn me before you cross the threshold. She gives you an icy stare. So what do you want anyway? Let's make this quick. You explain to her the situation with Jexera and the need to locate where she is hiding. Ah, a simple scrying matter? Well then, we are in luck, Hale begins. Or rather, I'm in luck. The main component I would need for such a task is bite root, and I ran out of it just last week. I was going to gather more, but now I can just send you out to get it instead. Everyone wins. Except those infernal forest imps who terrorize my usual gathering spot. I hope quite a few of them will end up dead. A small map drops in your hand, and with a wave of Hale's arms, a sudden, powerful force pushes you out the door. Remember, ring the bell when you come back and wait 47 seconds before entering the door. That's pretty specific, 47 seconds. You're able to follow the map to a network of small caves just north of the Dagger Forest. The place is teeming with life. Lush, massive plants, as well as a number of hostile animals and imps. You prepare for their attack. So the special rule here is that the treasure chest can only be looted with a loot action on a card, and you can't use the normal end of movement or end of turn looting where you would stand on it to loot it. So I had read that special rule ahead, so I made sure I got loot cards in the decks. Is that still on? Nope. It looks like my card camera just went out. That's okay. We can go without the card camera. All right. First turn. Yep, I think we're on first turn. When I was looking at this setup, I was thinking that they're in a good spot for a Dirt Tornado to muddle them. But it is only an attack 1. But I could use my goggles. I don't like the curse from that Forest Imp. And Dirt Tornado is kind of slow. I want to make sure I'm going quick. I do think I want the muddle from the Dirt Tornado, even though I don't have the attack 2. So we'll go at 13. And then here, Fire Orbs. There's 3 of them. It's range 3. 1, 2, 3. I would need to move up. Maybe to there. Go super quick. 7 and Fire Orb them. Use my minor power potion. Where is it? Fire Orbs. Is 7 fast enough? Maybe 26? No. Yep, we're going to go at 7. And 13. Oh wait, battle goals. All right. Straggler, take only long rest during this scenario. Opener, be the first to kill a monster during this scenario. I don't want to guarantee that I'm only going to be taking long rests, so we'll go for Opener. Hoarder, loot 5 or more money tokens during the scenario. Explorer, reveal a room tile by opening a door on your turn during this scenario. Yes, that one seems easy when there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 doors in this scenario. Okay, so we've got, I can zoom in a little bit here. We've got a Forest Imp here and 2 normal Cave Bears. So we need to see what this Imp is going to do. 76, move -1, attack +1, and it's at elite, so there's a huge difference between the normal and the elite Forest Imps here at level 2. Oh, that's another thing. With the Spellweaver being at 3, the Crackheart at 2, that makes this scenario level 2, so all the enemies are set to level 2. 80. 2 attacks, a move, and then an attack with wound. So they're going to move 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Man. It is her turn. I don't want the Spellweaver to get that wound. Can she move 4 and get somewhere? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No. I do not like the prospect of having a wound put on and getting attacked by 2 of these bears. I mean, I guess I could use my invisibility cloak, but it's kind of early for that. She's out of range to use the mana bolt. Oh boy. I guess I could heal it off next turn. Does she have another heal in here? No, but the Crackheart probably does. Wow. I also could use my stamina potion. We'll use Mana Bolt to move. And then we're going to use Fire Orbs. It's attack 3, range 3, target 3. Gain 1 XP for each enemy targeted and create fire. I'm actually probably going to put a cut in here and fix my card cam. All right, I just threw a little cut in there so I could fix the card camera, just so I can show cards a little bigger. So I'm going to use this Fire Orbs, attack 3, range 3, target 3. And I'm going to try to hit all 3 of these guys. And that is a lost card, and it will create fire. So let's start with this cave bear over here. -1 is 2. That is standing number 3. And now we'll go to this cave bear here. We're attack. Oh, you know what? I think I said it earlier. I was going to use my minor power potion on this also. So we are at attack 4. And 3 experience points because we're attacking 3 enemies here. Okay, so attack 4. Good. Times 2 is 8. That's standing number 2. And then we'll go on the Forest Imp back here. Could have used that on the Forest Imp, would have been nice. We're at attack 4. +1 is 5. They have a shield of 1. So that's 4 damage on standy 6. All right, she's just gonna have to take the brunt of it, I guess. Yeah, I think so. Crackheart is next. He's going at 13. I'm just using this card to move. 1, 2. And then at a range of 2, I'm going to Dirt Tornado into all 3 of them. There's no nature to use. Starts at an attack 1, and I'm going to use my goggles for advantage. So I'm just going to go in the same order. This grizzly here. So attack 1 + 1 is 2, takes it to 5. And now this, I guess not a grizzly, it's a cave bear. This cave bear here, starting at an attack 1, times 2. And that's a shame. It's still only 2. So he's got 1 hit point left. The +2 would have actually been better than the times 2 there. And now against the forest spirit here, we're going to attack 1. +1 is 2, and the shield takes it down to 1, so 1 hit point left. So who's next? The imp is next. Move -1. Wow, they're all... I should have used my invisibility cloak because they're all going to go after the Spellweaver. It's either they all go after the Spellweaver or they all go after the Crackheart. Actually, they all can't get in there. 1, 2. Yep, we'll go like that. 1, 2. I don't think I've shuffled this yet. It's attack +1, so it's an attack of 3 and a curse. So that's going to take her down to 5. And we need a curse. Because the Forest Imp is elite, they just curse. So now, actually, it's this Grizzly is standing number 2. We'll go 1, 2. And attack. Starting, it's attack -1, so they have a starting of 3. That takes down to 2. +1 is back to 3. So down to 2 and a wound. And then this one, their movement is reduced from the card, so it's going to want to go around. Okay, we'll move the fire down. And... ooh, can we get another fast card? How fast can we go over here? 26 and 29. So the initiative cards I want to use are 29 here and 26 here. Then it's just a question of what am I doing? Cold Fire, actually with the fire out there, becomes an attack 3. We can also attack 3 at range 2 on the Grizzly back there. But we've got an attack 3, range 3 here, so... I don't need to worry about these two, assuming that I can go quick enough. I'm making an assumption that they're not going to go first. Just make an attack. She's going so quick that the wound is going to hurt her. have this move to... Does he have a heal on the top? He has this. I'm wondering if we could get lucky enough to take out that grizzly. I mean, I'm kind of okay with using it, like one card from her to stop damage, because she'll get it back when she recovers her lost cards, but that's still burning a card quicker than we need to. And his other heal is also on the bottom. Where is the move to? Did I already use it? No. Oh wait, I've already got it out right there. That has a heal on the top. What can I do? Not using the fire, which might be a mistake. Attack 3, gonna end up at range here. We'll do the top of this one. Creating all kinds of nature on this turn. All right, I got some shuffling to do. Cave Bears 14. Oh no. That's the worst. The Imp 43. That is the absolute worst card we could have pulled for the Cave Bears. So in standing order, she's the closest. She's going to be burning through her cards like there's no tomorrow. Okay, so he's going to attack here. It's attack -1, but it's going to immobilize her, so she's going to be stuck. But I needed her to be out of the way. So it's attack 2. Yep, so we have to burn a card. This is absolutely terrible. And now this one's going to come from behind. And as an attack 2, you have to burn another card. Okay, and she's immobilized. Shuffle these up real quick. Should have popped the invisibility cloak. Is the lesson from this, I think. All right, It is her turn. She can't move. She's going to take a wound, or lose a hit point from the wound. I forgot about the wound. I've completely screwed this up. She can't move. So instead of attacking at a disadvantage, I guess we'll just do a basic attack on this grizzly here. So that is enough to kill him because he only needed 1 more point of damage. And that's the end of her turn because she can't move. The immobilize would go away. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I got to do this heal 4 onto the Spellweaver to get rid of the wound, and then so go up to 5 hit points, and then unless I can heal before she goes next turn. Yeah, I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna use his boots. Oh, I can't even do the attack up here because then she's gonna suffer 1 damage. What do I do? That Cave Bear card like completely ruined it. Completely ruined the plan. And it actually might cost me the scenario because I have flown through so many cards for the Spellweaver already to mitigate that damage. Just do the movement, and the automatic damage here takes care of the imp before it can attack and curse us. So that was the movement. I don't want to do this attack because then the Spellweaver will suffer a damage. So we go to next round. Oh boy, the Spellweaver's cards are so slow. I know what I actually should have done on her turn because things were so dire was use her stamina potion. And get these cards back. Do I need to get cards back over here as well? I think I do, just to make sure that she doesn't die. So I use the stamina potion here as well. I'm gonna go at 13. Gonna go at 13. What's on 13? Oh, I did create nature last time, but then it would be down here. That would have been on, what was the card that I used? This one that did the suffer 1 damage going at 29. So we're going to go at 13, we know that for sure. But that's probably going to be used maybe as a basic attack. And then heal 4. Okay, Cave Bear. 41. Oh wait, I gotta pick, shoot, I haven't picked her cards yet. She needs to go after him so she doesn't die. I didn't put the wound back on her. So she doesn't die from that 1 wound. He's going at 13. She'll go at 26 and move over by the chest. Okay. So 13. First is the heal 4 from Rumbling Advance at the top, and it'll recreate nature. It is range 2. So that does get rid of her wound. Takes her up to 5. And that's the top of that card. He's going to move 4. I'll just have him take a step here and pick up this coin. And now her turn. She will just move over to here. And then she can attack 3 at range 3. 1, 2, 3. +1 is 4. Just going to take him to 9. And now his turn. He'll take a step forward, and I'll have Clegane use his leather armor so that the bear's going to attack at a disadvantage. He's coming in with a base of 3, but at a disadvantage. Miss. All right. That's the end of the round, so we need to shuffle this. She also created light. Those two are going to go down to waning. All right. She does not have her loot card anymore. I lost it. That was not smart. We'll mana bolt that thing. And Clegane should still have his loot card. He does, so he's going to need to move over there. But what can he do first? There's nature out there. Attack 3 and immobilize the thing. Could move 2 and get another heal done. And then range 2, attack 5 with immobilize, going at 38. So we'll move first. Okay, make sure I got both of them with cards. Chosen 7, 38. The bear is going to go at 80. Oh, it's that double attack. Hopefully he'll be gone. So she's first. Going at 7, we're going to do Mana Bolt, and we're going to use, let's use the Nature, sure, to make it an attack 3 and get an experience point. All right, so we're at attack 3, plus 0, eliminates him. And just use the bottom of this card. I'll just take a step this direction so that for Clegane's turn, we don't need to do the top of that one. Oh, using the Nature was dumb. I was going to use the Nature for that card, but oh well. Move 2, 1, 2, and then heal 1 all adjacent allies. So now she's back up to 6 out of 8. We're going to go to the next round. So she's going to long rest while he loots. So I'm going to loot, and that will be gone. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's used his boots already. All right, so real simple turn. Just looting and doing nothing with the other card. So we get this one out of 5 treasure tiles done. Long resting here, no cards to get back, but 2 hit points to get back. And we have to pick another card to lose. I guess Impaling Eruption. We're very close to needing to recover our lost cards already. Okay, so with no elements out there, we will go at 26 with a basic movement from Cold Fire and save Mana Bolt for next turn. Or do I want to go at 67? I'll have to double check who was the first to kill a monster. I'll have to watch the tape or the recording back to see who the first to kill a monster was. She wants to reveal a room. We've got plenty of doors. We've only got base movements here. And no ranged attacks. Unless we want to use Forceful Storm. So 4167, we're just using this 41 card for basic movement to go 1, 2, flip this over to be open, And it's one of these earth demons. Earth demon. Big guy. Right there. And see what he's going to do. Very slow. But they hit hard. I wonder if we could try to loot and get away from this guy. Is he so slow? 93, move -1, attack -1, targeting all adjacent enemies. So he's not going to move, thank goodness, because that makes his movement 0. So oh, you know what? I almost don't even want to lose this card then. Because the disarm doesn't really get me anything. No, it's fine. It's an attack 3 at range 3, getting an experience point for everybody targeted. It's not an efficient use of this card at all. Attack 3, +1 is 4. They don't have any shields or anything. That's standy 4. And he would be disarmed, so his turn is not next. It's the Spellweaver's turn. Spellweaver will do basic movement of 1, 2 from the Cold Fire card. And then we'll do Flashing Burst, attack 3, range 3, and create light. So it's attack 3, +1 is 4. Not too bad. It's got 8 damage on him already. I think that's it. The disarm he wouldn't do anything, or wouldn't attack. He can't move to attack anyway. We move that down. Next turn. Crackheart needs to rest because he's got 1 card left in his hand. And over here, we're gonna mana bolt for sure. And then we can move with a jump. Crater. I cannot risk having my loot card come out as the card that I lose, so that's going to have to be it. If there weren't enemies in the room, I'd long rest to get all my stuff back, but can't afford it. So, can we, do I have a fast move 3? I could go through the thorns and take 2 damage because I want to use this card and push him into the obstacle. Do I have another card that would be fast move 3? I do not. He'd suffer a damage from this and then the attack. He's only got 4 hit points left. I actually don't know if I need to be this brutal on him. So maybe I do just move 2. And I go at 13. I think we can take him with all this other stuff that we've got going on. Move 2 towards the door. Anybody need any healing? Nope. They're all at maximum. Well, maybe I move more and get the next room open. No, I want to use a slow card in conjunction with it. About sentient growth. So we've got 7, 13, and then the Earth Demon is going to go at 62. If he's still alive, that is. Okay, so we're going to use Mana Bolt here and use this light to make it attack 3 at range 3, and using the light, it's going to get an XP. So it's attack 3, -1 is 2, so he's up to 10. And then the move. One, 2, 3, 4. To be within 2, so I can use my loot 2 next time. All right, and now the... Boy, the Crackheart better take him out. Maybe I overestimated. So we'll do basic movement to there, and then this is an attack 2 at range 3. Whew. That was close. Got a little cocky, I think, there. Okay, so now I think she's going to long rest. If she long rests and lose that card, this will be her hand. If she plays those 2 to do something, to loot, she has to lose one of these. This will be in her hand. Yeah, okay. So she's going to long rest and end up... I have to long rest because I cannot risk one of these 2 cards being the card the first card that comes out, and then or the second card that comes out. Be in major trouble. So we'll see if he can run into this next room and do some stuff on his own. He does not have his boots. I did not create nature or anything. The Earth Demon would have created nature. 1, 2, 3. I think I'll just use that for basic movement. And we'll do Massive Boulder as the attack when we get into the next room. So it's his turn. She's long resting. She has yet to open a door. He will come here, open a door, so that's 1. And we need Elite Shaman and a regular Forest Imp. Okay, so Elite Shaman and a regular Forest Imp. He's still here, having moved once. Elite Shaman, regular Forest Imp. 2/3. So the Shaman's gonna have 11 hit points, and this normal Forest Imp has 2 with shield 1. So that was that card for normal movement. So now with this card, the question is, which one do I attack? I think I attack, well, let me draw their cards. The Imp deck needs to be shuffled. The Shaman will heal himself. How do they prioritize healing? Does that heal everybody? Monster turns. Monster abilities 31 to 32. Monster healing functions act like character healing as discussed. With Heal X ability, the monster will heal themselves or an ally within a specified, whichever has lost the most hit points. So I could try, I'd have to get 5 as my result. No. I would have to get 3 as my result. What am I thinking? In order to take out the Forest Imp. So any minus cards would not be good. The Imp's gonna curse. Okay, I'm gonna do the attack 3 on the Imp and then just hope I get lucky. So that takes the Imp out. 1 damage goes onto the Shaman. He's just gonna heal it off, so I'm not even gonna pull the card out. Or I mean the damage out. And that's all he does on his turn. Create nature. Long rest over here. Mana Bolt will be the card lost. We don't need any hit points back. And we go to next round. So she's going to go at 26. Oh, wait a minute. I calculated this wrong, I think. She does this and loses this card. No, I have to recover cards this turn. I have to loot 2 and recover lost cards. Dang it. Okay, his turn. There's no obstacles to push the guy into. We do have this attack 3. So I'm going to move 2, make him suffer a damage, and then attack 3. And we got to shuffle the Shaman deck. Her recovering her cards this quickly, I don't know. We'll see. Shaman 74, move -1, attack +1. And he wants to be a ranged attacker. Well, Okay, so our Crackheart is first. We're going to move 2. Just take this now. And all adjacent allies and enemies will suffer a damage, so we'll just throw the damage up there on him. And reboost up the nature. Now we've got an attack 3. Null, so it does nothing. And I don't need to push him, doesn't really matter. Why does this feel weird? It's kind of stuck. She's next at 67, so loot 2. So loot 2 and lose the card. Is this treasure and this loot token, or money token I mean. And then recover all lost cards. So she'll pick all this up, back into her hand, and now that card is gone. And now the Shaman's turn. We'll have him take a step this way. He's at attack 4, unfortunately. Wow, +1 is 5. That hurts. Down to 7. Okay, next round. This needs to be shuffled. Should I have long rested? Or I mean short rested. He is a ranged attacker, so maybe I take a step forward, attack and immobilize him. And then we will have to rest after this. Now, what can we get as far as support from? Here we've got a move 4. Anyway, we could just mana bolt using the nature. Yep. So our Spellweaver is going to go at 7, Crackheart 35, and the Shaman will go at 62, so he'll be last. All right, so Spellweaver first. We've got to move 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to use this nature on this mana bolt to make it attack 3, range 3, and to get that experience point. You got to be careful not to lose too many cards here now with her, because we still have 3 more tiles to loot. Okay, red attack 3. Nothing to pump this up at all. I was going to take him to 4 out of 11. Okay, now the Crackheart's just going to take a step forward. Basic movement from that card. And then we're going to attack 3 and immobilize, so the Shaman will have to attack at a disadvantage. Create nature. Okay, we're at attack 3. Ooh, there's one of our blessings from donating to the sanctuary. So that's 6. Ooh, takes him to 10. Good. That helped. Good timing. Now his turn. He's at a disadvantage. His base attack is 3. There's no adjustments from that, so we'll draw 2 cards here. So it's 3. Takes me down to 4. And I will, you know what, I'm not going to short rest. He's going to long rest to get all of his stuff back. We'll leave it up to the Spellweaver to take care of this guy. One, two, three, four, five, six. Could be changing my mind. One, two, three, four, five, six to open up that door. I think I'll use Cold Fire for basic movement. And we will just attack him. I'm going to use basic attack from fire orbs, but that's so slow. I can't do that. Do basic movement from Cold Fire and attack from Flashing Burst, going at 26. I think. He's long resting. Need to see what the Shaman's going to do. 89. Move, -1, healing, and blessing. Okay, so Flashing Burst is attack 3 at range 3. -1 is 2. That's enough. I was going to open the door, but I think I'll just walk over here with the basic movement from the other card and pick up the coin. And now his long rest gets his items back. 2 hit points up to 6. And we got to pick a card to lose. We cannot lose the loot card. Probably should keep these good movement cards. I guess Sentient Growth. All right, so next round. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna heal myself. It's too bad that this move that I want to use to do damage to stuff is also the same one that has my heal on it. That's gonna be gone. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Trying to decide if we should split up or not. He's got 6 hit points left. It's not good. really need him to heal himself. Let's move in there with that. And attack with this. Guess it doesn't matter how fast he's going. There's no elements to use. Move 3, attack 3. Going second. Yeah, it'd be nice if there was some fire. He can't create fire. All right, so 57 here. 1. I'm doing move 4, so 1. Let's get this open. And it's a normal cave bear here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what the cave bear is going to do. We got to shuffle that deck. We've got heaving swing. It's an attack 3 with a push 1. There's no obstacles to push it into. But I don't doubt that it's going to move, so the push might be irrelevant. It's not going to move, so the push is very relevant. This attack 3, push 1. Okay, so we have attack 3. Oh, again? Did I shuffle that? But pushing it out of the way. At 34, its turn would be next. So it doesn't get to go. And we're going to do move 3 from this card. Let's just move 1 there. Nope, we have to move to there. So we're within range, because this attack 3 is range 2 on the top there. So attack 3, plus 1 is 4. End of the round, no elements created. Obviously a terrible shuffler. Don't think I needed the eagle eye goggles there. So we're going to loot 1 for sure. And then we don't have anything too great. Maybe heal myself. It's not doing anything to the bear, and I'm using 2 cards that have decent... Oh, she's only got 1 card, so she has to rest. I don't need to long rest. I don't need anything back, so just short rest. Mana bolt. I don't want to lose mana bolt. Going down to 7. Fire orbs. That was dangerous. I guess I could have lost my my loot too. So, Flame Strike him again. It's an attack 3. And I guess she could heal. No, that's range 1. Not close enough to heal him. No elements out to do Cold Fire. Flashing Burst. Flame Strike and basic movement from Ride the Wind. I think we're going to start moving out this way just to get these treasure chests looted, these treasure tiles looted. All right, 2936. We have to shuffle the Cave Bear. They are equidistant, so Cave Bear will go after Crackheart first. And he is going first, so he'll take a step this direction. It's attack -1. I'll use my leather armor, so it's at a disadvantage. So that's he's base is 3, it's -1, so that's 2, and he's at a disadvantage to my armor. -1 is only 1 point of damage. Takes me to 5. Okay, so that's his turn. So we've got loot 1. Take how many? The bear has 7 points left. No, he's not going to die. Because now I'm thinking about. No, I'm going to heal myself. Just takes me from 5 to 9. It's too good of a healing card to use on a basic attack. So now over here. I'm going to do the attack 3, range 2 here. So it's attack 3. +1 in wound. All right. So that's 7. And he's wounded. If he didn't move so fast, I would say we just try to outrun the guy. But their movement is 4. Movement is, yeah, 4. But Spellweaver is going to move away. Go in this direction. Next turn, no elements to move. I don't have any nature to immobilize the guy. I could move 5, but with his move 4, I don't think that does anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. I think I'll basic attack him and then move 5 with my boots. If I can get some points of damage on him, then maybe he'll bleed out this turn. 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I think the enemies are down in this end over here in this room. Yeah. I am going to move 4. I'll use this card to move 4. $7, 13, Cave Bear, 34. It's not moving. It's getting better and better. Okay, so I'm going to move 4 with this card here at a minimum. 1, 2, 3, 4. She opens the door, gets her battle goal. Okay, let's see what's in the room. I think it's 2 regular earth demons. Grab a couple of those. And they are next to these traps. And it doesn't need to be shuffled. 79, move +1, attack +0. So they would move 2. I think they would move close enough to attack me. So I'm not going to... I'm thinking about doing some trickery. She has a loot 2 card and a move 8 and a cloak of invisibility. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then he can move 5 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Loot 1. So that's next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One of them would move there and get stunned. Then the other one would try to go around, I think. Yeah, she's not going to use her boots. She's going to stay right where she is. So nothing from the top of that card. Now we go to Clegane's turn. We're going to lose this card, but we're just going to do this attack 3. It's not going to do anything other than just attack the bear. So it's an attack 3. +1 is 4. It's actually enough to take it out. And I'm going to use this move 3 with his boots to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to come down this way. She's going to go up here to loot this. And we'll try to get this scenario ended. So Earth Demons, turn. They have a movement of 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, she needs this move 8 jump card back. How did I count that wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He needs an extra turn to get in there. I don't want these guys to start blocking stuff, but she's got her boots. She could move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but she can't jump over those traps without that other card. Oh, but it's loot 2. She doesn't need to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. think she's going to be moving through some traps. Now for his turn, do I short rest to get a move 4 just to make this happen? Does he have a move 4? He does. He's short resting. Now I can't see the loot card here. If it's the move 4, then I cannot risk it then being the loot card. It's Dirt Tornado. It's got to be. Okay, so I want this move 4. Oh, but he doesn't have his boots. 1, 2, 3. It's all right. We'll still get him in the room. 1, 2, 3, 4, because then he can do a regular move to get there next turn. This should have been a lost card. And we'll just Earth and Clod them, because that thing has a range of 5 on it. Okay, so the Earth Demon's gonna go at 71. Just do some attacking at range. 4. So we've got 26, 38, 71. So for her turn, it's going to do Cold Fire first, the top of it. There's no elements to consume, but I can hit both of these guys right here in that pattern. It's only attack 1. Too bad there's not any frost to consume. Okay, so it's attack 1 will go on this guy first. There's a curse. And on this guy, attack 1, nothing. Now I'm going to move 4 with the boots to make it a move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She did go through the thorns. So that's 2 points of damage for the thorns. And then she's going to pop her invisibility cloak. And she's going to have to rest at the end of this turn and make sure that her loot 2 card is still safe. All right. Now we go to his turn. Move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we've got a range 5 attack 2 here. Might as well use our goggles because I don't know how many more attacks we'll be doing. Go on this top one here. It's 3 points of damage, and that's standing number 2. So now it's their turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just enough range. They don't need to move. So this is the lowest standee guy here. Already got my leather armor used. So his base attack is 3. Oof. Plus 2 is 5. Okay. Down to 4. And the next guy is 3. Minus 1 is 2. So down to 2. All right, next round. I don't think anything needs to be shuffled. I'm gonna go at 29, heal myself, and do basic movement onto the door just to get set up to loot. Oops, next turn. Oh wait, yeah, I had to rest over here, so we have to short rest. And if we see the loot card, the loot 2 card, then we're paying a hit point to draw a new card. It's not the loot 2 card, so that will be the one we lose. So definitely doing loot 2. And then why not? Let's do Impaling Eruption, and we'll go at 70 because we're still going to be invisible. The Earth Demons are going to go at 83. We will not still be invisible. So she's going to get attacked. It's okay. We'll be done in one turn. So 29. Healing myself for 4 is up to 6. And then basic movement onto this door. So now we just have to deal with an elite forest imp in here. Whoops. And whatever he wants to do. Just gonna have to soak some damage for a couple turns, hopefully. Okay, so the imp is gonna move and heal itself, not even attacking. So that's him. Now her turn. There's no way we're going to get lucky enough to take anybody out with this. But I think the right order to play this normally would be Impaling Eruption. So it's attack 3, range 4, and everybody you pass through also gets attacked. So we're going to attack this guy first. It's attack 3. -1 is 2, taking him to 5. And then this guy, attack 3, null. But we do get 2 experience points, 1 for each guy we attacked. And then loot 2, this loot is 2 spaces away. And those are both lost cards, actually. And then she's going to reappear. And she's going to probably be out of the game here in a second. Because we go to the Earth Demon turn. So the imp's not going to do anything. Earth Demon turn. Well, let's see. It's move -1. Oh, wait. It's move -1. So they don't move. Because their base movement is 1. Okay, good. So they're not even attacking her. Okay, next round. He will be looting. And she's going to run away. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can't get onto a coin or anything, but just going to run so she doesn't die. So she's going at 7, 35. The imp will go at 76. The Earth Demons will go at 40, healing themselves and immobilizing people around them. All right, so her turn. I'm doing this move 8 with jump at the bottom here to get out of dodge, and that's a lost card. And then there's nothing. Oh, I might as well do this attack. What the heck, before she moves. It's Mana Bolt, attack 2. Nah, forget it. I don't want to shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I forget to drop a coin out there? I feel like there should be another coin. It doesn't matter. 35, 40, 76. Okay, so 35 is next. Loot 1, looting this treasure tile, so that's all 5. And then nothing with this card. Earth demons would heal themselves, but they're not moving. Forest imp, move -1, attack +1. So he's got plenty of range. It's an elite guy, so it's an attack of 3. -1 is 2. Takes me down to 4. Into the scenario. Where's the book? All right. Conclusion. You pull up the last bush and hack away at its root. The grotto is still alive with many hostile creatures, but with your packs now full of bite root, you make a quick retreat, eventually finding your way to the stone road and back to Gloomhaven and the Crooked Bone. You ring the bell and wait a good minute before entering the slanted doorway. There's no sign of Hale, so you call out and wait for her. It takes much longer than you'd like. When she finally does appear on the other side of the ruined bar counter, she seems genuinely surprised to see you. Is that bite root you have there? Ha, imagine that. I was just thinking about going to get some, seeing as I just ran out last week. You stare at one another in confusion. Oh, I sent you to get that, didn't I? Hale scratches her head. Right, scrying. I remember now. Hand over the root. You give her packs full of bite root. What were the details again? Check Sarah, Valrath woman. Yeah, hi? Merchant dabbling in necromancy, wears a red cape and lots of gold jewelry. Should be too hard to find. No, shouldn't be too hard. Hale disappears with the root and you begin to hear a faint banging coming from the floor above you. Eventually, Hale appears before you holding a parchment covered in a thick, gooey bite root paste. There you go. Just follow that and you should find your way to where she's hiding. You hesitantly take the map. I could have cleaned off the paste, but I thought it added a bit of charm. So it opens up Necromancer's Sanctum. And I did actually see this when I was building the map. And Necromancer's Sanctum is related to... We have to go in there for this implement of light, find the Skullbane axe in the Necromancer's Sanctum, and then use it to kill 7 bones, living corpses, or living spirits. That's the Crackheart's personal career goal, or whatever they're called. All right. So that was the end of this scenario. No bonus experience, or no extra experience as the rewards, no extra gold or anything. I did end up getting, 6 gold? Maybe 8 gold at level 2 for each of them with 2 money tokens. Didn't leave too much money out on the board, only 3. Not really maybe the goal of this one. There is going to be one cut in here where I had to fix the cart camera. So I'll have to get through and edit that before I post this up. But like always, if you saw anything that I missed, and I'm sure there's tons of things that I did miss, please leave the comments down below. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time.